I don't interfere. But for myself, I'm neutral. And by not being a Democrat or Republican, I don't mean I'm an independent, because independents are in the government and they're still political.
Okay. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Good point. Yeah.
Hey, I'm with the Father, man. I'm
Right,
with this,
right.
You know that this place is gonna be destroyed.
Right.
You know that
Armageddon.
Right. In Hebrew, it's Hamagada.
Right. There's a different pronunciation in Hebrew. Right.
Right,
Yeah.
that's true.
That's true.
But then you also know about, it talks about 12,000 from each tribe, 12,000 from the tribe of Judah.
The 12 tribes of Israel in Revelation.
So he's going to call up, he's going to call up his 144,000 men, he's going to call up 1/3 of Israel, and then he's going to destroy this place. And I issue destruction upon this place.
What's your name?
I'm just a servant for the Lord.
Just a servant for the Lord.
Just a servant.
Read Revelation. Here's a positive scripture. Read Revelation 21:4.
Revelation 21:4.
Yeah, the whole chapter is good, but just
Oh, yeah.
read Revelation 21:4.
Yeah, the whole chapter is good. Are you a teacher of the Bible?
I study it.
Oh, you study it? Okay.
Yeah.
My hands are cold. Excuse me.
Now, were you originally like a different denomination, or?
No, I'm just the Israelite.
Okay.
I'm just the Israelite. We don't have denominations because you're not supposed to have
Okay.
denominations. My hands are cold. I'm slipping. 21:4. Okay, Revelations 21:4. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
There shall be no more death.
That's right, but that's talking about for the nation of Israel. That's not talking about for every nation. Because the Bible is only, this is a book for the nation of Israel. It's not for every nation. That's why, like it says, John 3:16, he came for the world, right? Everybody likes to quote that, but we know that the Bible is translated from Hebrew, it's translated from different Greek, and when you translate languages, some things you lose, some things you gain. The word there for world is cosmos. It's talking about a specific group of people. So with some of these things it's talking about there should be no more death, there should be no more sorrow. That's talking about for us, the Israelites, because we've been in captivity for so long.
Right.
And destruction for so long. That's why in the first verse it said what? And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. New
Right.
heaven meaning rulership. A new
Right,
heaven and a new
right.
earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Right, and I, John, saw the new holy city, New Jerusalem. Right, so it's talking about for us, the Israelites.
Now read Ecclesiastes 1:4.
Ecclesiastes 1:4.
Yeah.
You sure you're not a teacher, man?
I do talk to you about the Bible.
Okay.
I am.
You kind of sharp with the Bible.
Yeah, read Ecclesiastes 1:4.
It's Ecclesiastes 1:4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. That's
Now,
right.
it says the earth what?
Abideth forever.
The earth will never be destroyed.
No.
The ruling authorities, the world system,
Right.
but the earth hasn't sinned in itself. It's kind of like a house. If you got bad tenants, you don't tear the house down. You just remove the bad tenants.
That's true. That's
So,
right.
so God's going to remove the wicked part of mankind, but the earth will be here it will abide forever. Hello? Yeah. So what's the situation? Are you going to get me in the loop? So when I'm right near Vintage Vinyl, about what time will you be here? Oh, you're that close? Oh, okay. Come here in 15. Come here in how long did you say? Did you say about 15? Because I think I left something in Ken's van. Can we go back to Ken's van? It's just down the street by the pageant. Okay, I'll see you in about 15 minutes, or I'll be around Vintage Vinyl. You'll see me. I'll be walking up and down the street, or you can walk right in. You can buzz me. Got a phone?
While he's on the phone, I'm
I'm not
gonna
gonna-
phone.
Yeah,
This is
yeah. Well, I gotta go. I'll see you. I'll see you as soon as you get here.
Amos 9 and 8. Behold
Okay,
the eyes
bye.
of the Lord.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, yep. I was gonna give you Amos 9 and 8. Behold the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord.
Okay.
So it's talking about the house of Jacob. We know Jacob, his name was changed to Israel when he rested the angel. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel amongst all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. That's right. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David, which is Israel, that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom, because that's the chief nation that's in charge right now, the nation of Edom, and all of the heathen which are called by my name, saith the Lord that doth this. So you have to, if you know who the children of Israel are, now you have to know who Esau is, Edom.
Okay.
Esau was Jacob's brother.
Okay.
Esau is who's in rulership now, the so-called Caucasians. They go back to Esau.
Right.
The so-called Amalekites, the so-called people who go back to the Khazarian Empire.
Oh, okay.
You know about the Khazarian Empire too?
Now you don't have a whole lot of information. Now you got me on that one.
Okay.
You got me on that one. That one I don't know.
Gotcha.
But I'm glad you told me about it though.
Yeah, Esau, you got,
Okay,
yep.
okay,
And then
so you
you
got
go
me
to
on that one.
Obadiah 1 and 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hid things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. That's right. So all these different nations that were confederate with so-called Esau, America, they're going to go at him. Just like I say, they have deceived thee. They have prevailed against thee.
So so what do you think in the political situation in America? What do you think is going to happen?
Well, what's going to happen is, because if you go into Revelations 13, it also talks about the mark of the beast. So right now, America's in that station where it's kind of circling the drain. Eventually, the dollar's going to collapse. Eventually, they're going to have to implement the mark of the beast. They're going to have to go at that New World Order thing.
Right.
And once they do that, the men of the Lord, the certain people who are going to be sealed and called up, we're going to have to go, where we're going to have to go, and it's going to be destruction, it's going to be disarray, it's going to be, you ever seen the movie The Robe, or like the Book of Eli? Or something?
I've seen The Robe.
Okay, yeah, it's going to be kind of like that. It's going to be one of them situations. And eventually the men of the Lord are going to be chosen up, and then this place is going to become destroyed. But they're also going to before they do that, they're going to, like I said, they're going to implement the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. It talks about your right hand and your forehead. It's the RFID chip. They're going to try to implement that device. And if you're of the elect, if you're one of those elect men of Israel, you're not going to take that mark.
I know it's in Ezekiel. It's in Ezekiel 30 chapter. There's a scripture that says it's in Ezekiel, but I don't know if I can find it. I want to say 33. I was a look. It reads something like, when it comes true, look, it must come true. They will have to know. Okay, you know it.
You said the prophecies will not.
When it comes true, look, it must come true. They would know that there had been a prophet among them. Yeah. So when these things take place, the people are going to know that there was a prophet in their midst.
That's
like,
right.
oh, we had known until this was going to happen.
That's right.
It's not going to be like that. They're going to know a prophet because even before any divine destruction in the Bible, there was always a warning given before any divine destruction.
Right. That's right. It was.
Even the flood of Noah's day. Like, people think of Noah is just an ark builder, but the Bible says Noah was a preacher of righteousness.
That's right.
So Noah went around, he wasn't just an ark builder. He went around and he told people what was going to happen.
That's true.
So any divine destruction in the Bible, there was always a warning given to it. And so when all this comes true, people are going to know, oh, we didn't know this was going to happen. They're going to, oh, we were warned. There was a warning given, a divine warning given before this.
That's true.
And it's in Ezekiel.
Yeah, that was Ezekiel 2:5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them. So
That's correct. There had been a prophet among them.
That's correct. And you have many prophets in the U.S. You got many people who prophesy from the nation of Israel.
Yeah.
Many prophets all over the place.
My name's Dan. I'm going to leave you, but if I see you again, we'll talk more about the Bible.
Okay, Dan.
Have a nice night.
All right, man. If you're an Israelite, you're going to be in the kingdom.
Thank you.
All right, brother.
Bye.
Yep, so, I don't know. He knew a lot about the Bible. Maybe he was an Edomite. Maybe he's an Israelite with a confusion of faces. He kind of looked like a Khazar. Maybe he was a rabbi or somebody. What I do know is these people, they're starting to see us, man. That was a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. That's hey, because we, man, situations like that, man, it gives you it gives you an extra boost that what you're doing. Of course, we know what we're doing. We must endure as soldiers, but it gives you a boost for what you're doing. People are coming by. People are talking to you. People are saying, "Damn, we know a prophet is among us." And you have many prophets, not just me. You have many prophets, but these people don't pay attention. But he kind of paid attention, so we'll see. We shall see. But that is true. They will know a prophet has been among you. They're going to know that. But the scriptures say what? The mysteries of the Bible are given to his servants, the prophets. So it's not going to be given to everybody. It's going to be given unto his servants, the men who serve him. I pray I'll be one of those elect men. That's why you have to be diligent. You have to follow the order under the other elders and apostles. And you have to understand, it's not going to be easy. It's not for every person. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a straight path. It's not going to be an easy walk. But you got people who see it, and that reaffirms what you're doing is a powerful thing on a spiritual level. It's a beautiful thing. Call Allah Yabashim Nabasham, Bashim Pakadash. But man, dude said he wanted to know what's going to happen, and I told him, look, eventually the dollar's going to collapse, because it is going to collapse. It's on its way now. They're going to start, the scriptures talk about, though he filled his belly, the apostle did a lesson on that, though he filled his belly. As soon as he gets that dinner in front of him, he gets that wine, lets that wine breathe or whatever, boom. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to throw a monkey wrench in that, and he's going to destroy this place. And he's going to bring destruction upon this place. And that's what it's about. The scriptures talk about what? Have no cares in the affairs of this world. Our people are too caught up in the affairs of this world. Jake, you get that nice jumpsuit, you get the nice jacket, or the J's, or you get the earrings, or whatever, or the gold necklace. Jake gets caught up. Jake falls in love with that. Or he gets a so-called bad bitch, even though she's been with 50 other men. Jake falls in love with that. But we're not caught up in that, because we know this place is gonna all falter. This shit gonna be destroyed anyway. It's like whatever, man. Scriptures say what? Give us this day our daily bread. That's what we pray for. And if Yahweh Bashim Yahushua give us more, the why do Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? Hey, man, I can give a testimony on that too, man. Being in the world, you wanna be so cool, so hip, so down. You wanna be the go-to guy. You wanna be the man. You might put in a certain amount of effort and work into that. But at a certain point, even in the world, you kind of see like these people are not really about it. These people are not really, they're not honorable. The way of this world do it, I will order under chaos. You do the most underhanded shit, and whatever works, that's what works. That's the way of this world. It's not about anything. Scripture's talking about what? Jeremiah, seek the old paths. That's what we do. We seek the old paths. Yes. Seek the old ways. Matter of fact, let me get that. Yeah, man, that's beautiful. He could have been an agent, he could have been a spy, whatever the fuck, but these people are starting to get tuned to what we're doing, man. That's why it's important we keep pushing. I'm gonna keep saying that. It's important that we keep pushing the truth, keep pushing the word. Because what we're doing is making an impact. You know, it's kind of course, we gotta make a boxing reference, you know, in a fight, you keep hitting the guy, boom, boom, boom. You know, he's done a certain amount of road work and training, so you know it might seem like okay, that's not doing shit. But then boom, you get him with one good shot, not even the good shot, the shot you wouldn't think works. Boom, now the guy drops. That's what's gonna happen to America. It's gonna be like a Foreman punch. Boom, just a big ass knock. Jeremiah 6:16. Thus said the Lord. Thus said the Lord, Salaki, stand ye in the old ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. Also I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. Therefore hear ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. To what purpose cometh there to me incense from Sheba, right? Then it's going to go into something else. But that's the purpose, man, hearken. People said, what? We will not hearken. We will not hearken. And that's what's going on in America now, man. Our people don't want to hearken the word. Now him, I don't know if he was a Jake or not, but see somebody standing reading the Bible, set up, you got your stuff set up, and he inquired upon it. Well, let me see if he knows. I know a little bit of the Bible. Let me see if he can kind of follow up and keep through. And he saw that, oh, I gotta research that. I gotta go. So even, man, that's the thing about Jake, man. It's no excuse. Because even a confusion of face can see it. Hey, there's something more to this. I need to research it. I need to go into it. There's a certain level of power in it. But you niggas, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, man. You people are fucking lazy. It's like I say, we will not hearken. They don't want to hearken. Israel don't want to hearken. Kendrick Lamar, Kodak Black, Amari Stoudemire, Waka Flocka, they didn't want to hearken. That's why they received the spirit, they received the word, they received the truth, but they didn't make any lifestyle changes to support them. They didn't want to hearken, and many other celebrities have received that, but they didn't want to receive that information. It's crazy. Shit's crazy. You have to be insane to receive the truth of the Bible. That's like he said, the revelations, that's been found out. That's been interpreted. Our elders and apostles, they went through and they labored through, and they labored through and they interpreted that information. Jake, man, Jake will piss you off if you sit there and examine. Hey, even examining yourself, sometimes you say, damn, man, I'm doing this stupid shit. because you were raised up with these people. You know, you take on some of the bad habits. To this day, we still. I say it every week. I'm gonna continue to say it. It's Friday. Everybody came out to spend money. Everybody came to party, to drink, have a good time, have a nice steak, have a nice glass of wine. But there's going to be a time where that stuff is not going to be offered. Where that stuff is not going to be so regularly prepared for you. I mean, you've seen, like he brought up Germany too. You saw in Germany, the currency was super inflated, hyperinflated. It can happen. America, we just saw what? The Bitcoin. Bitcoin just dropped way the fuck off. Because it went in probably because you had so many people buy into it. That's probably why that happened. But it can happen. Hyperinflation can happen. Bankruptcy can happen. Hell, it happened to the chief ruler of this country, Donald Trump. He's been bankrupt many times and many times over. He's been bankrupt time and time over, again and again. He went bankrupt with his casino in Atlantic. No, he's been bankrupt over and over again, man. So if the chief leader of this country can go bankrupt, anything can go bankrupt. But see, when you're in connection with the people who print or who make the money, you know, he still had wealth. He still had assets, though. Because he's being lifted up and kept up. You know, when our people, when we, you can't pay a bill or you can't pay the rent or whatever, there is no assets. They're coming and they're liquidating everything. They're trying to take everything. That's why scriptures talk about what? The thick clay, the debt. Thick clay that's over us. That's what it's about, debt. I think they talked about, I read a report where it's billions of dollars in debt. Not millions, billions. Because that's the name of the game now, getting into debt. Debt and debt collection. Becoming your own bank. That's why you go in the so-called Edomite neighborhoods, you're gonna see what? Nice grocery stores, you're gonna see fast food, but it's gonna be clean. It's gonna be like Qdoba, Chipotle, what's that called? Yeah, the name escapes me. Well, anyway, you're gonna see clean fast foods. I can't think of the name. You go in Jake neighborhoods, you're gonna see what? Rallies, Popeyes, churches, grease and destruction. That's by design. It's designed. Because you have in this country, you have something called redlining. Redlining is what? A form of discrimination. So they could go in their neighborhood and they could have a come up, and you go in your neighborhood and you not have anything. That was a deliberate thing. Redlining was deliberate. Housing, economic, housing discrimination. That was regulated by the federal government. You actually have a game called Monopoly. You know, and in that game, what you're doing is you're imitating the elites. You're imitating the elites in your quest for monopoly when you play the game Monopoly. Yep. Like you said, that's true. You're imitating the elites playing Monopoly. And then, of course, what do you always have? You always got somebody trying to cheat the bank, dip their hand in the bank. That's what the elites did. They cheated the bank. They dipped their hand in the bank. Because in the banking system, you have something called, damn, what the fuck is it called? Basically, the bank can create money out of thin air in the banking system. They only have to have like 10% actual currency, because that's how the banking system works. Because everything is in tune to keeping them on top and to keeping you on bottom, keeping you in a low place, keeping them in high rulership, keeping you in low places. And as an Israelite man, because that's really who the Lord is dealing with right now, you know, shalom to you sister, I walk out there too, if you're listening, but, you know, Lord, the Spirit is with the Israelite men right now. For the Israelite men, you got to figure this out. And the sooner you figure it out, the better.
That I don't interfere. But for myself, I'm neutral. And by not being a Democrat or Republican, I don't mean I'm an independent, because independents are in the government and they're still political.
Okay. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Good point, yeah.
Hey, I'm with the Father, man. I'm
Right,
with this,
right.
you know that. You know this place is gonna be destroyed.
Right.
You know that
Armageddon.
Right. In Hebrew, it's Armageddon.
Right. Different pronunciation in Hebrew, right?
Right,
Yeah,
that's true.
That's true.
But then you also know about, he talks about 12,000 from each tribe, 12,000 from the tribe of Judah.
The 12 tribes of Israel in Revelation.
So he's going to call up, he's going to call up his 144,000 men. He's going to call up 1/3 of Israel, and then he's going to destroy this place. And I issue destruction upon this place.
What's your name?
I'm just a servant for the Lord.
Just a servant for the Lord.
Just a servant.
Read Revelation. Here's a positive scripture. Read Revelation 21:4.
Revelation 21:4.
Yeah, the whole chapter is good, but just
Oh yeah.
read Revelation 21:4.
Yeah, the whole chapter is good. Are you a teacher of the Bible?
I study it.
Oh, you study it. Okay.
Yeah.
My hands are cold. So excuse me.
Now, were you originally like a different denomination, or?
No, I'm just the Israelite.
Okay.
I'm just the Israelite. We don't have denominations because you're not supposed to have
Okay.
denominations. My hair is cold. I'm slipping. 21:4. Okay, Revelations 21:4. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
There shall be no more death.
That's right, but that's talking about